Why you wore that Trump hat in here? Tell me about this Trump hat.
I'm a die-hard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump.
Wait a minute.
Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Now, you know, well, I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Yes,
but
sir.
now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid, and so I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they really didn't switch during the Nixon Southern strategy. That one became more clever than the other in dealing with black people. We the Democrats niggas. We got away. We were the Republicans' friends. We was their friends, but we were the Democrats niggas. When you look at the origins of the Ku Klux Klan, it originated out of the Democratic Party.
The Ku Klux Klan?
It did.
Okay.
Every civil rights legislation that ever has been passed in this country was authored, written, sponsored, and voted on 100% by Republicans and not Democrats. Every civil rights legislation.
Well, what you gonna do?
So let me finish about Trump.
Right.
So as a kid, I remember being 6, 7 years old and seeing Donald Trump receiving an award with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks from the NAACP. Not only that, he engaged and interacted in our culture from the 80s throughout the 90s and even the 2000s, from rappers to Michael Jackson. So when we looked out into our culture, his face appeared many, many times. So for me to grow up now and then hear the media, because before the media started saying he was racist, I never heard a black leader say it. I never heard my grandmother say it. I never heard no one even mention anything bad about him other than rappers giving him praise in over 300 to 600 rap songs.
Right.
So for the media to say, oh, he's racist, I knew they were playing con on us. And I can remember when America was great. I can remember when black children could play outside all day long and you didn't hear about kids being kidnapped. You didn't hear about drive-by shootings. I remember when black people celebrated Juneteenth. We ate together on Sunday. That was great during those times. So I remember when America was great.
I mean, where did he lie at? He's telling the truth. The fact of the matter is, media lied to us about a lot of things. I know when I was growing up as a kid, I loved rap music just as much as the next person do. But it was just my black leaders that was screaming, F the people that patrol your neighborhood. F the people that you voted into office that's over your neighborhood. And where did those rappers go to? Where did they go? Did they stay in the hood? No. They come to your neighborhood. They cause chaos. They cause havoc. They spit this whole, fight, drink, smoke, and then they run back to their safe neighborhood. They don't stay here in the hood with you where you got to deal with these people that got this degenerate mindset now. I never not once heard people saying F Trump and F any other Republicans because I saw them in pictures hanging with them, taking pictures with them. They thought it was cool. You was the cool kid. You was the cool guy. Whenever they came to the hood, they showed up for them to go to a certain restaurant to go eat. I've never seen it. But until I started seeing Trump and other people come up into the media, oh, now you're racist. Oh, the Republican Party is racist.
Shouldn't be angry. And my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. Raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it. It's like being the last person alive, you know what I'm saying? After 3 days, you can't do anything. What can I do? Where can I go? There's no black neighborhood with black people who have the same amount of money as me. You know what I'm saying? There's richer and there's poorer. Just, did a movie, got a little bit of money. Living okay, black neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood. So I don't fit in and be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're gonna have more stars coming from together, but they're gonna all move this way. And so it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto.
Growing up in the hood myself and being around black people my whole life, I always was told that we vote Democrat and they vote Republican. I never understood it and never really questioned why. All I know is that the Democratic Party kept money in people's pockets that didn't work, now they're lickety split. Every month they got a certain amount of money in food stamps and a certain amount of money in SSI. We as a black culture keep trying to blame other people for our problems, but in fact we are the own bearers of our own problems. I mean 70 to 79% of black babies are born out of wedlock. How is we as a black culture can compete with other families if we only got one income in the household? The majority of black kids are being raised by just single mothers. Listen, I love my people just as much as the next black man or black woman, but black victimization hood is profitable. If the media, if the Democrats, to make you cry, to make you sigh, to make you cry, to make you sigh, to make you mad over certain things because of your skin color, that gives them more money. That put more money in a pocket. When I was on like 24, 25, maybe a year younger or a year older, I was heavy into acting at that time. So I was paying my bills by going to different gigs. You know, I get paid here, get paid there. And at this point in time, it was a gig to come out that, hey, we need a few people to go to a Trump rally in order to sell some, in order to give away some of his shirts to some of his people. And they was paying $37 to $40 an hour. And hey, $37 to $40 an hour at that point in time, I was just like, oh yeah, I definitely need that. I need a piece of that. I said, man, I don't want to go to this Trump rally. I said, all I keep hearing is that these people are racist. I know there's about to be nothing but white people here. And at the end of the day, like, I ain't trying to get discriminated against, but $37 to $40 an hour, I was like, man, I got to take this. So I applied for it, and I got it, and I went. And when I went, nothing like I thought it would be. The media destroyed my mind. I'm talking about some destroyed my mind and said, you know, we're going to reprogram you the way we want you to be reprogrammed. That was like one of the most pleasant things I ever seen. And I've been to an Obama rally and I've been to a Trump rally. And I tell you what, when I went to that Obama rally, them people was nasty. I went to that Trump rally, it was so pleasant. And I listened to what Trump was saying. I was just like, man, I think I kind of agree with some of this stuff. Like, what's really going on? And from there on out, I started changing and reprogramming my mind. Like, what's really going on? Let me pay attention to something for real. We as a black culture got to start paying attention. To keep you down, to keep their pockets full, they got to make sure you have a victim mindset.
I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message!
I'm going to give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.